Nice little natural cascade. Well, howdy folks, Shawn here from hikeandwithshawn.com, and today we are at Godwin Trailhead here in the Bald Knob Wilderness. We are here and we're gonna go down this trail through the river till we get to Hutchins Creek. That splits the two wildernesses, Bald Knob, Clear Springs. And then we're gonna go up here, and up in this area is Odie's place. We're gonna go check it out. And then we'll be taking probably this trail all the way back to about here, and then we'll walk up the road to where we are here. It's like 37 degrees out, but with the wind it feels like it's in the 20s. So hopefully when we get down here it'll be a lot warmer in the canyon. So stay tuned. Alrighty folks, getting ready to enter the Bald Knob Wilderness. No turning back now.
Yeah, there is.
This is where the bears and wolves and at least one cougar is. One very cold cougar. Yep. Alrighty folks. Smiled because we want to make a second channel called Two Drunk Hikers, and it's us just stumbling and staggering around, hitting all the rocks and buried limbs and underneath leaves and just, you know, stumbling and staggering like we're drunk. But had a little junction up there where you can take Bridgeman Trail. Never took Bridgeman Trail, but I do notice it's a trail that I would have got on to go to Odie's place, or to leave it or whatever. So we're on that trail now, and we're gonna take it and see if it gets us there. But we also seen Volkswagen, and there's supposed to be like an old bug or something out here, Volkswagen, and hopefully that's it. So, doing some uphill right now, which is fine because it's going to warm me up. Still making our way through the wilderness. Just been lots of ridge lines here on the trail, and I love a wilderness. You know, you're not going to encounter four-wheelers. If you do, that's illegal. You know, they're illegally, so normally you wouldn't encounter four-wheelers and stuff like that. Usually it's away from everyone's house. It's just wild feeling, you know. It's a wilderness. It's definitely not no Alaskan wilderness, but it's our wilderness, and that's, at least we get some, you know. We've come to another fork. Someone's made a pretty Volkswagen sign, and then two signs with nothing on it. And I think that one said Volkswagen up there at one time. But this fork down here, there's another that says mudslide. So we're gonna go ahead and take Volkswagen because that just sounds cool. Some sort of old deer.
This is probably the chair out of the Volkswagen.
Probably. So we're gonna keep going down the Volkswagen trail. It should get us at least on the trail to get us to Odie's place. So and there you go, folks. The Volkswagen. Pretty cool. Definitely go down here and check this baby out.
Somebody took the motor.
Yeah. Oh, you know they picked it clean.
Well, I mean, the motor's in the back.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Pretty cool. No ghosts. No
But
skeletons.
I see a hand.
Do you see a hand?
A skeleton hand.
Oh, that's funny.
Peace.
That is funny right there. Good for you, whoever did that. There's the hand, folks. There's the hand. So, old bug. Pretty cool. A lot of bullet holes. Just shooting it. Just wondered the story. I guess they were just driving and lost control maybe, because it's steep ridge lines. And they're old roads, so all this was, you know, farmland and stuff like that once upon a time. Okay, we got Chapel Trail and whatever BWR means.
Well, I tell you right now.
Broken Wheel Creek?
Broken
Or
wheel.
Broken Wheel something?
Broken wagon wheel, I bet.
Okay. Oh wow, it's oldie. All right, folks, we're on the mudslide trail. We didn't backtrack. We went down what seemed like an old trail, and we got on lead mine, or lead mine, whatever it is. Didn't see any lead mines, but so we're taking mudslide trail down, and that should get us to the area we want to go. Yeah, that sign up there.
Look how it's growing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Poor tree.
Alrighty, folks, making our way down. Looks like the old trail there. Should be approaching the creek, Hutchins Creek, here shortly. If you've never seen it in my previous videos, or you've never been, it's a really, really beautiful creek. It's definitely my favorite creek. It was like going to the Missouri Ozarks. All right, folks, we got an armadillo. Haven't seen one of these guys in a while, so it's kind of nice.
We've seen him in our backyard.
Yeah, our backyard. There he is. He's just hanging out. There he is. What you doing, dude?
His little nose looks red and raw.
Yeah, looks like your nose is cold. You come over here, I'll warm it up for you.
It's a healthy looking.
Yeah, he looks good. Nice to see you. You sniffing? I do it all the time.
Yes, he does.
Just don't
Must have farted.
hit your nose on the sticker bush, dude. They're skittish. All right, folks. Hutchins Creek. It's never dry. There's always some sort of water in it because it's supposedly spring fed. So this area is still in a pretty good drought, but I've heard of some people coming here and it being completely hard to cross. But Hutchins Creek, pretty cool, huh? Southern Illinois has a creek like this. All right, folks. Really pretty, crystal clear water. Cold water. Cold all year long. 'Cause it's spring. And just a really pretty part of the creek. And we're just kind of walking. We're in an area we've never been to on this creek, because we went to Odie's place and just stopped there. So now we're past Odie's place, walking back towards it. So we're exploring a part of Hutchins Creek we've never been, but this is just an amazing spot because it's all bald knob wilderness over here until about this middle part. And then from there on, it's all Clear Springs wilderness. So it's a legit creek in the middle of two wilderness areas. You know, the creek is protected. It's very scenic, wild, and just beautiful. So it's a very beautiful, beautiful place. you know, no kind of logging or management can occur in these wildernesses, and that's what I like about that. I do think we should have areas set aside for logging and management, but not these wildernesses, you know. I'm even fine with bikes not being allowed here. Used to not be. Used to think cyclists should be able to ride if horses do, but, you know, nah. We got plenty of cool biking trails and all that. Let's reserve this for hikers and horseback riders. And that's it. You know, no motor vehicles or none of that. All right, folks. Really cool bluffage right here along the creek. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. All right, folks. There's a car currently off the creek. We reached a point to where we couldn't really go any further without getting wet. So on this other trail, unknown, unmarked trail, and there's a car. Looks like maybe a stove or something like that over here. Should be getting close to Odie's place. But pretty cool finding stuff like this. Trees growing through it. Stuff was here before it was a wilderness, so before it was probably the forest. So it's kind of interesting. Alrighty, folks. This is Odie's place. There's even a horse high line. And people come out here and party, I'm sure. There's a lot of old foundation and all sorts of stuff, junk. Like a little dog house thing. But maybe not a dog house. But this is Odie's place. And I see something that says cemetery over there. So got all sorts of chairs and big fire pit. You're out lost in a wilderness, and you came up to this and it's snowing and cold and all that. This would really be a good place. Odie's bed and breakfast. So got a machete there. All sorts of stuff. Fireball. Looks like green liquid in it. Bunch of forks. So cots in case you need a place to sleep. Did we go to the cemetery last time? No. Because that sign says cemetery.
No.
I think.
We were here and then we went that way.
Huh. So pretty snazzy little place here. Even a COVID mask in case you need that. You know. So it has everything. A little stoop.
I think you used a COVID mask for toilet paper.
Yeah, and then there's all sorts of old foundation and stuff from probably when the house was here. All right, folks, I got a surprise. Odie and Florance Bridgeman are the former resident owners of this area before it was forest and deemed a wilderness. But here's the old house foundation, right? And here's a picture of the old house.
And you can tell it is because there's some of the shingles still there, so they match up.
So yeah, the old shingles, you can tell. So that's the old house that stood here. Then we still have a barn, but kind of interesting. Found it in that old book on the internet, so kind of interesting. But it said it was from 1800 something to 1991. So
it must have stayed in their family that long.
Yeah, stayed in their family.
Before it was.
Got a well here. Something.
No, I think that would have been. Well, yeah, I guess maybe so. Because there's the pump.
Yeah.
So the pump would have set there, would have set up higher, and they could have pumped their water out.
Yeah. And it said they had buildings.
Yeah, here's the well.
Here's the well, the main well. That said they had buildings all the way up and down the creek. So.
Crazy.
Yeah. Crazy, crazy. There's a well full of beer and stuff. People litter. All sorts of little sheds. I read in there, just briefly read, they had a smokehouse and stuff like that.
There's the bathtub.
Yeah. Found you a bottle.
Yeah.
There's some old sheds.
Check out the
Old sink. There's a tree here.
That's, so that's probably the smokehouse right there.
Yeah. Pretty cool area.
Check out this double-sided sink over here.
Yeah. Yep, I see that one.
Wow, look at this coal pile.
Yeah. All right, folks. So, Ridge Cemetery might be this. Maybe like a car cemetery, I don't know. Could be an actual cemetery. Ridge Cemetery. There's all sorts of stuff through here. All sorts of old farm implements, and I'm guessing that's farm implements. Wow. Old truck there. Oh yeah, all sorts of implements. Alright folks, I did a little bit more research. I have signal out here. And Odie and Florance. Odie was like 102 when he died. He was born in 1891, died in 1994. So he was really old, and he died in the Jackson County nursing home. He lived out here. He was a farmer out here. Him and his wife. Explains a lot of the farming implements and stuff like that. Antique ones. And I'm sure all these vehicles was his. And there's either a book or maybe a paper out there or something, and it says family on the hill, maybe, and it's a oral history of Odie and Florance Bridgeman. So pretty cool. Not too sure about the cemetery. I don't know if there actually is a cemetery. It said Ridge Cemetery. Gonna kind of look for it.
Look at that fossil.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Looks like an rodeo scout.
I'm gonna throw it at you. I'll let you get a little ways ahead.
Mm-hmm. Those pretty cool rocks. Don't make me put you in the water. It's cold. So in the summer, we come down here on hot days. So by the time we get down here, we're soaking wet and sweat because of the roller coaster trail. And then we wade and kind of get in the water. If you want a quiet scenic spot that no one else is probably going to be, at least. There's another way to get here, get to Hutchins Creek, where you don't get in the wilderness, you can just drive to it. It's pretty, but I don't think it's as scenic. Alright folks, found the river trail, and we also found a little memorial here for Don Wall. Don Wall was through hiking the trail, and he set his tent up and got in his tent, and I believe he had a heart attack, but whatever happened, he did die in his tent. And some horseback riders found him when everyone started looking for him. So He was a good friend of ours, Scott Graham. Those of you know who Scott is, he's done quite a bit of, you know, marking of the trail and mowing, and
He's hiked the trail numerous times.
Hiked the trail numerous times, thru-hiked, section hiked, and you know, operates a pretty cool website. Really good guy. And his buddy Don passed away. I don't know if I've ever met Don. I may have talked to him on social media, but so I'm assuming this is where he passed. So I just wanted to kind of show that. Hi, folks. Pretty good hillage here. Not so much bluffage, plenty of hillage. Alrighty, folks. Made it to the trailhead. Went a total of 8.7 miles. Haven't tallied up our elevation yet. Oh. Definitely tough getting up. Whew. But we did it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, we'll see you on the trail.